Hello, my name is Stephen Dombrowski, professor of tuba and euphonium at Colorado State University. Welcome to the 2020 edition of the Colorado All-State Band demonstration. We're going to call this the COVID-19 stay-at-home version because I'm in my lovely home office doing this for you. Before I play you the excerpt, I want to just show you a couple things. First thing I want to show you is my recording setup because I think a lot of you will be doing maybe online lessons or certainly recording these excerpts online for audition CDs or tapes or recordings nowadays anyway. So I wanted to show you what I have going on here. So let me take my camera up for you. Now what I have is a microphone right over here suspended up on a stand, and that microphone, you can get a USB microphone or a condenser microphone or anything like that, and it has to be kind of suspended up so that it's looking down into your instrument but not directly down, so that you don't get a nice raw sound to it. You want it to go kind of slightly off center, slightly at an angle, so that you catch the sound coming out, but not right down inside the bell, so that you get a raw, kind of harsh sound to it. The next thing I want to talk about, because this excerpt is kind of heavy on articulation, you'll find that. I think there's only one lyrical section that lasts for about 10 seconds, and that's about it. So the articulation becomes a little important. So what I want to go through is how to articulate and how to make this sound clean, because when you listen to the recording, I think it's going to sound like I'm working really hard to get the articulations to come out, the tonguing, but I'm actually not. So really, it first of all is based on air. So you just want to blow an airstream like that, okay? And then think about your tongue as kind of a bread slicer. So as you're blowing the airstream, your tongue is going to act like this. Okay, does that make sense? Now, the second step is to kind of add a little bit of articulation. We can actually use your tongue this time. So you're going to go, so blow the airstream like that, and you hear that sound. Now, the last step is to add the short note length in there, because there are a lot of staccatos in this thing, rapid succession. So in order to get that, your tongue is going to just kind of come straight back out and straight back in, and that's the articulation. That's what it's going to do. Okay, and there's a lot of air loaded behind the sound, behind the tongue, and not very much just kind of heft to it. So it's not, listen to this and I'll show you the difference. Right? That's not a really healthy articulation. It's not going to give you a great sound for this excerpt. So you really want to make it based on air. Does that make sense? So when you go to play this excerpt, number one, set your metronome. It's given you quarter tone equals 96. Don't go any faster than that. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. The next step is to get the articulation as light as you can so that the articulations are even all the way across the board. And then have some fun with it. Do some shapes, do some dynamics. There's one spot with the fermata. Have fun with that thing. A couple spots with some sforzandos, maybe fortissimos. Let those things rip. The other important thing when you're recording is to always listen back to this. Always listen back and make sure that it sounds the way that you like. And if it doesn't, well, then just take another take and see if you can get it something that you like a little bit better. Anyway, enough of the explanation. Here's the excerpt for the 2020 All-State Band of Colorado.
Thanks so much for watching this Colorado All-State Prep video. If you have any questions or concerns, please visit music.colostate.edu for more information, including the opportunity to schedule an individual visit with the School of Music, Theater, and Dance. Good luck on your audition.